Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana did come down further today. Quite a bit of volatility late today in the market. Yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum did a bit of whipsaw price action there. And yeah, Solana earlier today already dropped down further, as I suggested already earlier today when I made my first video, because Solana had already come down below $19.80, which would have been the relevant support level to move higher in potentially even an impulse, yeah. But that was not the suggested or even preferred outcome anyway. So I'm quite happy that price has come down further. And despite those fluctuations that we've seen here in price, the most probable outcome for me is a continuation to the downside. So far, it's been quite helpful not to get bullish here and to just follow our process, which is just waiting for 5 waves up. See, it didn't even break above the trend line, didn't break above the $20.50 resistance level, and it didn't produce 5 waves up. We only had a 3-wave move up. Okay, so very, very much a corrective structure here in wave 4, and I have to assume that wave 4 likely topped. Also because it completely maxed out resistance, which is what ETH did today as well. Bitcoin didn't, but ETH did. I mean, never say never, right? Cryptos can always surprise, but at the moment, the most probable outcome remains, in my opinion, another low. Next support remains at $18.37 and then $17.90 and $17. These are the next 3 levels to watch. They are Fibonacci extension levels that we defined in previous videos. Then we've got the descending trend line. Yeah, and the $17 level, that's actually the 78.6 retracement. Looking forward to see price go a little lower. There is very clear micro support here at $19. Yeah, if you see this, double bottoms rarely hold. I always say that if they hold, they look good on the chart. But see, this is the last good example that double bottoms rarely hold. Yeah, temporarily they can and for a short period, but they typically break eventually. But that was not a major one anyway. They really rarely hold. It's one of these patterns that you find everywhere, and people tell you it's a reversal pattern. It rarely works. Okay, so the idea is that we're now coming down here in this 5th wave, and it was a pretty decent 4th wave, pretty strong, but it never broke above the 50% retracement level. Now, looking at the bigger picture, Solana is holding better than many coins actually, and it is a pretty correctively looking decline that we've got here. And as soon as we see a break above the descending trend line, that's the moment when we really need to be watching for 5-wave move up. At the moment, it didn't even break resistance, right? So we always need those 5 waves. As you can see, if, let's say you get too bullish here and you're chasing this move. I mean, this price action is just the perfect example why you don't chase these moves. Because if they are news related, they very often top just in an ABC structure. Now, this descending trend line, it forms together with the lower boundary line or the lower trend line here, a descending wedge, typically a bullish reversal pattern. But obviously we haven't seen any signals that a breakout is happening. But if that happens, then I think price can move quite quickly to the next major resistance point, which is here $22.20. And the break above that can send us up to the next one, which is going to be here around $25. So this is what we need to be observing next after the next low. Did highlight that in previous videos. After the next low, I'm going to watch for a reversal. I'm not saying it will happen, but I'm watching for a reversal and a reversal pattern, which is, as always, 5 waves up and 3 waves down. Because if you draw too bullish conclusions too early, then you get caught in all this whipsaw price action and fake outs and bearish rallies and everything. Like this was also just a 3-wave move up. Price action is always key. And, even if price breaks above resistance, let's say, but it remains a 3-wave move. All it typically then is just a larger correction, but not really a trend reversal. Now, obviously, we're getting, however, into price ranges now where also the daily RSI is getting into interesting territory. It's not oversold yet, but One more low could drive it very close to the oversold region. And typically Solana as well, when price gets into the oversold region on the daily chart, last time here on the 10th of June, that leads to significant rallies. Here, before that, we had end of December. These readings don't appear too often, right? And we had here in March as well. All of these, even though it made a lower low after the one in March, but it still led to a significant rally of around 60%. Yeah, that's my update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.